interested in this?
I just had one more.
Okay.
They want to know.
Yes.
And you probably asked a million times your hairstyle. They want Rod Stewart's styling tip.
Maybe if I'd have been a bit more humble looking, a bit more ordinary and standard looking, I might have been recognised as being more of a songwriter. But I think you're right. I think people, when they think of Rod Stewart, tend to think of the hairstyle first, and the nose, and the voice, and forget that I've written nearly all the songs I've ever recorded. I've written nearly 200 songs. Mm-hmm. But that seems to always get pushed in the background, but I'm not complaining. I was always very, very much into fashion, even before I got into music. You know, I was very much the flash Harry on the street corner. You know, clothes were much more important to me than anything else. I wanted clothes before I had a car.
Is fashion still so important to you?
Well, I'm not a dedicated follower of fashion, but I love clothes, you know, but I don't follow fashion. Sex has got a great deal to do with rock and roll still. I think it will always be there. It always was there right from the early birth of rock and roll. It always had sexual overtones. And it's always going to be like that. I'm not quite the playboy I'm supposed to be. Simply because I think, you know, I'm getting older now, as we all are, and I'd much rather be thought of as a singer-songwriter, you know, which I wasn't probably 10 years ago. But I'm still one of the lads, you know. I haven't given up sex altogether. My daughter's over there. We have to be very careful. Very nice. The English papers are always so kind to me, as you can see. Well, it did actually happen. We'd had a few too many tequilas. In fact, I was out with one of the guys that used to be one of the bosses at Les Garland's, yeah, and it was all his fault. So that's good, clean fun, you know. Oh, dearie me. Sorry, dear. This is of no interest to rock and roll fans whatsoever, you know. You're sure about all this? I also think it's very important, especially in this game, to have a sense of humour. I mean, as much as I love making music and getting up there and singing, I can't take it that seriously. It's, you got to have a sense of humour. Oh! Get me out of this one, someone! Oh, do you mind? We're trying to do an interview here, Frank. Please piss off. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's make up as we go along. I think that's the way we should do it, don't you? Yeah.
I don't really want to grow up, you know. I think there's an element in every man that should exist, you know, and always keep that little element of the boyishness. You know, I think it's very important. I think we should be adults and handle the world like adults, but let's keep that childlike quality in all of us. I am serious. I'm serious about the things I have to be serious about, you know, but underlying all that is a sense of humour.
Yeah.
You know, I have to laugh at everything, eventually. Stop laughing. This is a serious interview.
Sorry.
Could I go and have a wee-wee? I'm dying for a wee-wee.
Yes, go ahead.
Turn the cameras off. Here, one straight through.
MTV opened.
I think the days of very expensive videos and, you know, tricks have gone. Well, I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong.
Yeah, how do you view videos today?
Well, I think they're definitely, there's so much part of the rock and roll scene now, and they're obviously with us, you know, for good. I don't enjoy making videos. It's too much hanging around, and I'm very much an impatient person. The end product I love. I mean, I love it when it's all finished, but perhaps I should get involved in the making of my videos. I might win a few more awards or something. I'm sometimes such a lazy bugger, you know. If I was to rehearse the lip sync, I would probably get it right. Yeah. I can't be bothered. It all depends on the song, really, and how many glasses of wine I've had. I'm not very good at that perceptual side of videos, you know. It's all very confusing to me. I tend to let the imagination run wild on a song, which I don't think when you watch rock videos you can do. It's already done for you.
Oh no, not again. It hurts so good. I don't understand.
I'm really a live performer. I don't enjoy it that much in the studio, and I really don't enjoy making videos that much. I like seeing human faces out there, people I can relate to and see their emotions. You know, it's like going up before the guillotine every night to go and do a show, you know, it's like being fed to the lions. But I enjoy it because it's so unpredictable every night. You never know what reaction you're going to get from the crowd. You never know how the band's going to play. You never know if your voice is going to work, you know. But above all, I just love seeing live faces out there. You know, to send 10 or 15,000 people home happy is probably the greatest experience you could ever have.
Don't say alone, 'cause you know I can only kick you out the door. I know your name is Rita. You smell Rita. When I throw you down on the floor. Stay with me. Stay with me. Tonight you're gonna stay with me.
Once I get in front of a crowd, I try and make that the best day of their lives if I possibly can. I would say the American and British crowds are the best crowds in the world. There's no doubt about it. I mean, the rest of Europe lags behind. And the Canadians are great too. I don't anyway have to work that hard. The audience seem to come with this preconceived idea they're going to have a good time whether I'm in good voice or not, which is marvellous because it's half the battle's over. I don't have to work so hard. It's very sad when it's over, really. It's almost like making love to 10 or 15,000 people and suddenly you're whooshed away and you're back in your hotel room and it's all over. It takes me 5 or 6 hours to come down from every concert, and when a tour is finished, it takes me months to get over it. I do have a great time. I love it. I really do. I love touring. I love all aspects of touring. Even the traveling can be fun if you make it fun, and if you're surrounded by a load of friends. If you've got a lot of mates in the band that enjoy one another's company, then it makes it all much easier. I was asked to sing it on the 50th birthday of the Apollo, which was a live TV show. It's almost like treading on hallowed ground somehow because I always loved Otis and Sam Cooke and Marvin Gaye, so I always feel I shouldn't really tread on their songs, but there you go, you have to bring these songs to life.
In the morning sun, I'll be singing when you feel watching the ships roll in. And I watch her roll away again. Ooh, I'm just a-sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
It certainly scared the living daylights out of me because I was sandwiched between Little Richard and Wilson Pickett, which is really scary because they are tremendous singers. Wilson Pickett especially still is a tremendous singer. That was more scary than anything. The Apollo obviously means ever such a lot to me. It was one of the first places me and Ronnie Wood went to when we first landed in New York. We got off the plane and went straight down to the Apollo. We couldn't find any taxi driver to take us, any white taxi driver anyway. But, because we didn't know, you know, the implications of two white boys going over into the black area in those days. But it was, you know, one of the all-time experiences for me.
Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I've roamed just to make this dock my home. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Well, in the old days, I used to try and sound like Otis Redding and Sam Cooke. I think I just sound like me now.
I don't know, you know, you just subconsciously, you just start copying somebody. I mean, everybody's got to copy somebody. And you know, I see guys that I think copy me a little bit now, so it's just a circle.
When the one you love's in love with someone else.
I wanted to be a singer. I think deep down in my heart, I always wanted to sing. It's a moving voice, you know. Sometimes I hear the songs I've sung and I get moved by them. It's a passionate voice. It's sometimes dreadfully out of tune.
I never have considered myself to be what they call a blue-eyed soul singer. I'm just a balladeer, I think I'd rather be known as.
No matter how I try to convince myself, this time I won't lose control. One look in your blue eyes, and suddenly my heart can't tell you no.
These are going to be very interesting years, I think, for the likes of, you know, like Bowie and me and Elton and Jagger and everybody else that's over 40, to see what the next 10 years is going to hold for us.
Perhaps it's the public decide when you should stop doing it, when they don't buy your records or don't turn up for your concerts, but as long as you can deliver the goods, I think it would be foolish not to be out there. And I really feel confident in what I do. And I'm really enthusiastic about it too. It's like, I feel like I'm 18, you know.
I like to be remembered as a songwriter more than anything else. That would mean a lot to me. More than just being a personality, I'd like them to think I was a good songwriter. And that's something I'm going to keep working at.
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you.
Now stay tuned for a special 90-minute Unplugged featuring Rod Stewart, a man whose button remains so firm science is powerless to explain. Some gaze in wonder, others cry foul play. See for yourself next.
But I feel